Hi, this is Raul again with my marketing case. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. We were trying to get this sent out as soon as possible, so without any further ado, I'd like to get right to your case. Here I have GreenTouchIncorporated.com. At first glance, this has a really nice layout. I really like the backsplash image here. It's a little directory of different types of photos. Here we have some more content. So content is going to be one thing I'm going to be talking about in full depth. You can leave some reviews. Here's some more content. Here's some more keywords that I'm already noticing. Landscape design, garden design, landscape maintenance. These are definitely keywords we want to really hone in on. So I really appreciate having that content there on the first page. Then we're talking about different types of services or what the clients can expect. Here's some more information to price points, local values, really good to know. Testimonials, always good to have, builds more confidence for the customer to see what other people are saying. And then here we have some more information. Looks like it's going to be like blog posts or just getting in touch and coming up with a consultation. And then payment methods. Perfect. And I see you are secured here, so that's good. There's a few other websites that are not secured and they're accepting payment methods. You always want to make sure you're secured, so doing a great job there. And I see here your contact info. Perfect. So the one thing I do want to go over though, so my first key point is going to be content. Content is king with Google. We want to make sure we have at least 1,500 words of content, and that includes pictures as well, making sure pictures are being saved in the proper format. We don't want to leave them as default. We want to make sure that we're providing the right keywords. Like if you want to type in like landscaping Sarasota.jpg or .png or however you're saving the file format. And then within the content, within the actual writing, we want to make sure we keep seeing landscaping, landscaping services. And now who are we targeting though? We want to kind of target that locale. So if it's going to be Sarasota, if it's going to be Northport, Bradenton, whatever, Venice, whatever area you're going for, we want to make sure we keep trickling that throughout the entire home page while we're describing the content. So landscape maintenance in Sarasota, Northport landscape design, lawn care in Venice. You want to make sure you're including these keywords constantly throughout the first page, because that's where Google's going to go first when it does its rankings, and then it's going to go to your sub pages. So you do definitely have a great start here. I just feel like we need to add in a little more content. Right here, this is going to be a big chunk of it as well. Let's see if we can actually work it in here, getting all those keywords and the proper keywords. That's really important. So here I have Sarasota Landscaping Incorporated. These guys are the #1 ranked right now for landscaping in Sarasota. So the first things first, their layout is impeccable as well. I really love the backsplash image here. Really great design. We keep going down a little bit further. We see here landscape, we see some more content, and then this is what I really like about their website. They have here this marketing tool. So basically it's showing the before and after image. The before is basically how the project started, and then the after is the end result. And as a consumer myself, this picture speaks 1,000 words. I feel like they do have the professionalism and they have the keen attention to detail to make sure that my project ends up like this. So this is a really, really good marketing tool they're using here. If I go further down, here we have the main body of content. Now this is what I want you to pay attention to here. Landscaping Solutions, Sarasota, Florida, landscape design. We have design here. We have Sarasota landscaping, landscape design, custom. We have garden here, landscape renovations, landscape. These things keep coming up. Landscape, Sarasota, Florida. We have here Sarasota. We have a bunch of keywords that keep repeating themselves throughout their body of content. This is really, really imperative to make sure that we keying in on this, because what they're doing here is they're setting themselves up for success. So if anyone like me types in landscaping in Sarasota, landscape renovations, landscape design in Sarasota, they're coming up at the top of the listings. And now let me show you the proof here. We go over to Google. I'm typing in landscape Sarasota and I want to see the results. This is the Google map listings. This is the GMB, which is the Google My Business pages. I have here Arbor Landscapes, Total Landscape, Lawn Lives Matter. Now you might be asking, well, where is Sarasota Landscaping? So if I click on more businesses, they actually do show up at the 5th listing. So they are still considered on the first page, which is still good. They need to just do a few more citations to end up here in the top rankings. However, I wanted to stay on this page because if you look down here, Sarasota Landscaping, these are the organic listings, this organic search results. So they're landing in at number one because they are optimizing their website to make sure all those keywords are bringing in all that traffic at the number one spot. Followed behind them, tropical gardens, landscaping on a budget, ground guys, and so on and so forth. These guys are all on the first page. So statistics show that 75% of new consumers and people looking for this type of business service will not go past that first page. So maybe some will trickle into the second, very few in the third. After that, it's no man's land. No one's really looking into these other pages. They're going to go to the first or maybe the second. We need to make sure you're ranking at the first page, because what they're going to do is they're going to be looking through all these different companies. They're going to be getting a few quotes just to do comparative analysis, and then they'll come up with their final deal, and then someone is going to close on them, whoever's on this first page, and you need to be on this first page. So here, this program basically analyzes the back end of websites. This is the information that I need to make sure that you're ranking as high as possible according to your, or against your competitor. So here the competitor is SarasotaLandscaping.com, and I have you in here as GreenTouchInc.com. So I'm going to go back here and describe two quick things. So UR is basically the URL rating. The DR is basically the domain rating. So the UR is basically how much trust does Google have in your website? You know, how much trustworthiness do you have? How do you build that trust? Through citations. And what are citations? They're basically directories that have your company name, address, and phone number. So what kind of domains are there? Well, there's Angie's List, there's Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, then there's the Triple B, which is the Better Business Bureau, and things like your local Chamber of Commerce. That's a really important directory that you need to be in, because that all builds trust with Google. And what happens after you build trust? Your Google rankings shoot up high. What's the DR? The DR is basically your authoritative power that your website has. How do you build that power? You build it through backlinks. Backlinks are basically any other websites. There can be posts from other forums. They can be blog sites that are discussing your link and your website. So they are building you and bringing in power and ranking this DR up because they're considering you the authoritative power for landscaping. So backlinks, here they have 482 coming from 73 domains. And they have organic keywords, 136 they're tallying up in their body of content on their website. These keywords are going to be really important for bringing in that traffic. You tally all of this together, they're bringing in 287 users a month. This is all potential sales. This is good money left on the table that other companies are just not seeing. So here we have GreenTouch, your UR. You have a good solid foundation here. You have 14. We just need to keep building up those directories, keep building up that trust, get your rankings up and up. Now the DR is where we're suffering. You see the competition is at 19 and they're not even at 1 yet, but you do have 214 backlinks from 21 domains. So if you have 214, which is almost half, why are you so much lower? Well, backlinks are not all created equally. We need to make sure that we're targeting the specific websites that bring you more power to rank you way higher. A lot of these could be spammy links. You know, Google doesn't really like those. They want to make sure you're getting backlinks from other websites that are in your scope of work, which is going to be landscaping, or other forums that are mentioning, oh, the top 10 best in Sarasota for landscaping, for gardening, lawn maintenance, all these things. We need to target those. Organic keywords, you have here 44 as opposed to their 136. You know, they're targeting on the important keywords. It's not always about even more, it's about which keywords. Well, I will do a comparative analysis to make sure we're using their keywords and we're beating them out on that competition. So here, when you tally all this up together, you're getting an average about maybe one viewer a month, and that's not really good area for sales. So we need to make sure we're competing with them. And I know this is a lot of information right now. You do have my phone number, my email, if you want to go over anything else in further detail, or if you want to come up with a marketing strategy, I'm always available for help. Thank you so much.